taking himself for a championship.
A double play wins it the break. Turn it to the end zone. What a catch. McCartan touchdown.
Into the layup goes at the buzzer.
Elijah wins it. The championship.
And welcome to Union College in Schenectady. It is the Final Four, now whittled down to the last two for the Section 2 Hockey Championship. I've won Tim Drawbridge alongside Glenn Perry to bring you this. Should be a delightful yet physical game tonight between number 1 Bethlehem versus number 2 Saratoga. The record's obviously indicative of how well these teams have played during the course of the season. A storied program with Saratoga having won 9 regional championships, 12 Section 2s, 10 CDHSHL championships, and has taken home the state championship twice, once back in 1999, the other championship in 2013. And Bethlehem, Glenn, more of a newcomer to the scene per se in the playoff action. We'll talk more about that after our national anthem. A late arriving crowd into Messa Rink here on the Union College campus in Schenectady, located in Schenectady County. If you're watching from outside the Capital District, again, this is going to be the Section 2 Hockey Championship tonight. Again, as we were alluding to before the national anthem, Bethlehem, the Eagles, newcomer per se in terms of being able to not only get into the Section 2 playoffs, but also take the Section 2 Hockey Championship from Section 2 the last 2 years, and they're looking to do a three-peat, Glenn, which would be nice for that program.
Yeah, it'd be hard to do, but yeah, I mean, Saratoga Central, they have momentum right now. And Bethlehem Catholic with their tradition right now, so yeah, it should be an interesting matchup here tonight.
All right, we do have starting lineups, and of course the head coach for Bethlehem, Dylan Lapp. The head coach for the Saratoga Blue Streaks, Tim Horst. Saratoga got here after beating Christian Brothers Academy 4-2 in a very physical game the other night. They had to ward off 6 minutes of penalty time at the end of the second period. In contrast, Bethlehem, having dominated most of league play into the playoffs, was put down to a 2-1 deficit in the first period in the game against Adirondack the other night, but came away with a 5-2 victory. These two teams played back on January 4th of this year, and they went to overtime, Glenn. And this is the reason why I think we have a very delightful yet very physical game on tap as we get ready for the drop of the puck and the face-off here at center ice. Bethlehem won that game in overtime 3-2. So we're underway here from Union College with the face-off.
Already Saratoga's 2 defensemen back, so they're playing a little defensive to start things out.
Dribbling the puck now into the zone, the offensive zone for Saratoga. Shot by number 25, Charlie Leary, the senior. Back across neutral ice. Here comes Chenaille. We'll talk more about Chenaille, who is the league's player of the year.
Yeah, they
Little tussle there in the crease.
Yeah, Lucy was right there front.
And the goalie, Brad Blake, who has played outstanding during the course of the season. Tapping that back out, and we're back out across center ice. Here's Bethlehem trying to drop it into the zone, intercepted by the Blue Streaks. Ooh, nice save by Blake. The shot taken by number 8, Jason Carroll, the sophomore.
Yeah, Carroll had a point-blank shot there from the left point. A good save there by Blake, as you mentioned there, Tim.
Jackson Carroll played all 22 games this year, the top and leading scorer with some good physicality against the boards. Carroll, the leading scorer for the Eagles this season. Back out across center ice. Grabbed by Dennison. Back behind the net. It's Levine for Bethlehem. And Saratoga comes back, and now Bethlehem's going to reset and try to move forward across center ice. Dropping it deep into the zone. Early moments, first period. 2 minutes down. Intercepted by the Blue Streaks. Passed up. Couldn't quite get it. That was DeTora. But here comes the Eagles. Back across into the zone. Centering pass. Blake on top of it. That's now his second save.
Yeah, good job by Saratoga there on the line change, because they had 3 defensemen back, so it was a 2-on-3. So it was pretty good defense there for the Blue Streaks.
Brad Blake, having played admirably during the playoffs here. He's somebody who head coach Tim Horst relies on. With another save there.
Yeah,
cleared out.
Yeah, it was a big rebound there. It could have been a goal.
I get to say this right now because number 22 is on the ice, Sam Jacobs. I coached him at Pop Warner about 7-8 years ago. You could see his physicality then. He loved football. He loved hockey, and he's still a bull. Nice save by Blake. That shot was taken by Chenaille by Bethlehem.
Yeah, right now, good job by Bethlehem for checking.
Nice check into the boards. That's by Leary. Saratoga trying to reset. Almost intercepted by Bethlehem. It was Levine trying to put pressure on the Saratoga defense. A stoppage in play.
Yep, icing.
At 11:37 here in the first period. One of the things Tim Horst, with all the history of Saratoga being in the Section 2 playoffs, the championships, the state championship tournament, not to get caught up with the history and trying to stay calm. In contrast, Bethlehem, Coach Lapp lost a lot of players, a lot of seniors graduating from last year's team, but still relying on experience and calling that a key component to their success this year.
And the puck is in the bench, so we'll face off. See where we're going to put it. Looks like it's just outside the Bethlehem blue line.
So the substitutions now. Chenaille's back on the ice. Jack Lucy's on the ice. Justin Thibodeau on the ice. Back to his starting 5, it would seem, with Bevenu also on the ice. Puck stuck in the boards. Cleared out. Back out across the blue line. Here comes Saratoga, but couldn't quite make it there at center ice. One more try. That's Ogden, the captain. Now the Eagles intercept. Push it down into the zone. That was Chenaille. Four and a half minutes gone. First period, no score here from Union. Here comes Amodio, one of the assistant captains to this Blue Streak team. He's got his eyes on perhaps going to Siena College over in Loudonville. Nice check into the boards by the Eagles. Can't exactly quite say both teams are feeling each other out because it's been a little bit of rough and tussleness going on.
Yes. Yeah, it looks like Bethlehem, as I mentioned, it's going to be an icing this time, but yeah, a little bit more of the play in the Saratoga zone, but it's going to come all the way down into the Bethlehem zone because of the icing.
Coach Horst bringing on a new 5 for Saratoga. Leary's back on the ice, so is Montag. Joe Mergen out in the ice as well. We'll have the face-off in front of the Eagles' net. Saratoga's got the puck, but losing the footing. Into the boards on the near side. Centered, nice centering pass, shot by Mergen. A save by Kurdziolek. That time over Kurdziolek.
Yeah, high rising shot from the left point there by Leary.
Into the air over Jacob's head. Leary chasing it down. Back out to Mergen. Mergen along the near side boards. Throws it deep into the Eagle zone. Back out across neutral ice. I believe that was Ogden, the captain, who had it there temporarily. Nice check into the boards. Both teams picking up the intensity. Blake is just satisfied just to fall on it, and let's do a face-off.
You have 8.5 minutes to go in the first. It's smooth period right now. Not a lot of stoppages, especially early on.
There was one thing with the Saratoga game when they played Christian Brothers Academy on Saturday night. We got very physical late in that first period, and there were no penalty calls. And then all of a sudden, all the penalties started to get called, and penalty time, big time in the second and third periods. Shot! Deflected off Blake's mask.
Yeah, I can hear that one from up here.
That was taken by Bevenu, rather. Close on the near side boards here. Bevenu again. Saratoga looking to clear it on out. And they do. Here comes Amodio. Pushing it. Flick of the wrist. Goes above the net. Cross ice pass didn't materialize, and the puck falls back into the Blue Streak zone.
The icing waved off, didn't reach the goal line.
DeTora, another one of the assistant captains for this Blue Streak team. Turnover back over to Bethlehem. Into the zone. A save by Kurdziolek.
Oh, big hit there.
Saratoga trying to push back up ice. You can hear the hits into the boards getting louder and louder.
Yeah, puck comes out of the zone, so Bethlehem's got the re-tag.
Pass back out to Blanchard. Kick back in by Bevenu. Up ice. Kurdziolek plants off his stick.
Yeah, that would have been icing, but it was on goal.
And here comes Thibodeau. Up along the boards. Center ice. That's taken by Sarver. Griffin Sarver, the junior. Looks like they're waving that off. A little extracurricular against the boards again. And you're going to expect that. We knew it was going to be a physical game. Shot!
Oh,
Avenue.
Yeah, that was a nice centering pass.
Up along the far side. Push back into the zone.
Yep, delayed offside now to clear.
That was Lefebvre dropping it. Done in. Save to the glove by Kurdziolek.
I'm surprised he stick to the side. Thought he was going to cover it up.
Now, here's Sarver kicking it back out. Another great enthusiastic crowd tonight here at Union. Has been during this Final Four. And it's a pleasure to bring this to you live here on the NFHS network. Tim Drawbridge alongside Glenn Perry. Saratoga and Bethlehem with shot on Kurdziolek. And the puck somehow gets cleared out.
Yeah, great save there. Saratoga's best scoring opportunity.
A lot of congestion in the crease there on Kurdziolek. Coming up on the 4-minute mark, first period action. Got a whistle, stoppage in play, puck into the bench of the Blue Streaks.
Face off just outside the Saratoga zone.
Saratoga getting the face off, dropping it back. And across center ice where Thibodeau leaves it for Hassar. Nice save by Blake to his left. Brad Blake continuing to play outstanding goal for the Blue Streaks.
Yeah, 3:55 to go in the first.
In the first meeting between these two teams, Blake had 21 saves. Kurdziolek had 32.
Oh, no icing. Oh,
Score! Justin Chenaille at the 3:35 mark of the first period. Seemed to glance off his left glove and in for the 1-0 lead for Bethlehem. Chenaille having scored 49 points, just behind Jackson Carroll. Scored 24 goals on the season and in the playoffs thus far. He can make it now 25.
yeah, Chenaille just threw it in. Oh, that sharp angle shot. He just threw it right on net and put it in.
Here comes Bethlehem. That is Fisher. Kicks it deep into the zone. Pass was into the crease, but seemed to come off the left post. Pushed back in by Jackson Carroll. Blake leaves it for server. Crosses center ice. They call icing, and they do. So we'll bring it back into the defensive zone. 2:39 left. First period. And Bethlehem with the early first goal. Interesting note about Jackson Carroll, since we mentioned him, along with Chenaille. He's actually returned after 2 years over at Albany Academy. And one of the things they talked about with him coming back over to the team and so many seniors graduating was the fact that a lot of his friends were on Bethlehem, and it was easy for him to assimilate, as to put the pressure back on. It almost looked like Saratoga kicked it into the goal. Save again by Blake, as Thibodeau took that shot.
Yeah, Blake's been busy of late right now.
We'll finish the thought on Jackson Carroll in a moment, but for Brad Blake, Coach Tim Horace calls him his penalty killer and his cornerstone for the program. Quote unquote, we believe in him. I think Blake is going to give his defenseman a few words at the first intermission. Coming up on 2 minutes left, first period. Here comes Saratoga, that's DeTora. Kicked into the zone. And the Eagles bring it on out. Don't call icing that time.
No, Dennison had an opportunity to get it.
Up, intercepted, pushed over toward Kurdziolek. That was Blanchard, but it was a very weak shot. We'll have a face-off out in front of the Bethlehem net. Winner of this game will play on Saturday. Queensbury, they're going to take on the winner of Section 7 this weekend. And then it's out to Buffalo at Harbor Center the following weekend. Less than a minute. And here comes Jack Lucy. Nice save, Brad Blake. Off the boards behind Blake. And the Blue Streaks put it back across center ice. Lucy again. Shot by Chenaille. Deflected. 25 seconds left. First period. Here comes Saratoga. Modio. In less than 15 now is Bevenu pushes up the ice, and Saratoga tries to make one last stash before we hit zeros. So here we are now at the first intermission. The Eagles with Chenaille at the 3:35 mark of the first period. The 1-0 lead. We're going to go ahead and take the first intermission timeout. You're watching the Section 2 Hockey Championship here on the NFHS Network.
All right, should be.
The NFHS Learning Center is the leader in online education for the interscholastic community. At nfhslearn.com, you can find over 70 courses, including more than 30 free courses, such as concussion in sports, heat illness prevention, sudden cardiac arrest, and protecting students from abuse. To learn more, visit the NFHS Learning Center.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends. Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
And welcome back to Union College, the Section 2 Hockey Championship, and Bethlehem, the Eagles, the 1-0 lead over the Saratoga Blue Streaks. Bethlehem, again, if you weren't with us earlier in the broadcast, they are looking to go for a three-peat with the Section 2 Championship. Saratoga, they're looking to get back into the state regional for the first time since 2016. Hi again, everyone. Tim Drawbridge alongside Glenn Perry, getting the updated stats from across ice from our public address announcer, Kenny Eel. Shots on goal, 13, with 12 saves for Brad Blake, Saratoga, and 6 saves for Michael Kurdziolek for Bethlehem. A very physical game, and Bethlehem really taking a ton of shots and putting a lot of pressure on Blake.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give you the stats right now if you want. Right now, 13-6 in favor of Bethlehem. No power plays and no penalties, so a very clean first period.
We'll see if that changes here in the second half based on how they ended up playing in their previous games. Again, Brad Blake is basically a stalwart for this Blue Streak team. We mentioned already, Coach Tim Horse, we believe in him, but they're really going to be able to get some more pressure on Kurdziolek to be able to try to tie this game and try to do what they did the other night, get the lead in the second period.
Yeah, no question about it. Yeah, they're down right now. And Bethlehem's, they've outplayed Saratoga. Not by, they've more than doubled their shots. So, yeah, Saratoga's going to have to put some shots on net. We'll give credit to Brad Blake. He's really kept Saratoga in this game.
Now, before we came on air, they had a nice ceremony before the warm-ups, doing the awards for Section 2 hockey. Justin Chenaille, who in fact scored the goal with 3:35 left in the first period for the Eagles, was the Section 2 Player of the Year. The leading scorer, we've already mentioned, Jackson Carroll. He as well from Bethlehem. On the year, 28 goals, 26 assists to a total 54 points. The leading goaltender, and this should not be any surprise considering the shots on goal differential, Michael Kurdziolek from Bethlehem with a .953 save percentage. The Section 2 team, well, if there's 6 players on the ice, 5 of them are in this game. I already mentioned a couple. Jackson Carroll from Bethlehem, a forward. Joe Amodio, who we've mentioned several times, from Saratoga. John Thibodeau from Bethlehem. Mike Montag from Saratoga. And the goalie, Michael Kurdziolek from Bethlehem. So 5 out of the 6 players on ice tonight for the all Section 2 team, with the lone representative from Queensbury being Brendan Duffy, the forward from the North Country. Zamboni getting the ice ready for the second period. Nice crowd here at Union. Warm outside today in the Capital District. Definitely feels warmer in here versus what it was the other night when Saratoga and CBA were playing one another. But the ice, it's in good condition. Even though it's raining outside on a lot of the outdoor ponds, after the cold air we've had, are starting to turn to mush.
Yep.
Again, Bethlehem's trying to go for their third consecutive Section 2 championship, their third consecutive Del Vecchio Cup. It has already been attained as the regular season champ. And again, this is a program with new success the last few years versus the storied program of Saratoga. Like I mentioned, Glenn, Saratoga to the state championship twice, winning it in 1999 and 2013. 10-time champion of the Capital District Hockey League, 12-time Section 2 championship, and a period of time there within the last 10 years, from 2010 to 2016, they won 6 of 7 regional championships. So clearly, Saratoga's got history on their side. Short term, though, Bethlehem showing the power tonight and getting the shots on goal.
Yeah, they've done a nice job in that first period. As you mentioned, we'll see what Saratoga does at this intermission. Get the ice cut after the first period, so it gives them time to regroup a little bit and see what they can do in the second period.
Again, these two teams met back in January. It went to overtime. Bethlehem winning 3-2. Brad Blake with 21 saves that night, and it was Michael Kurdziolek who had more shots on goal because he saved 32. Last Wednesday, Saratoga beat Shenandoah, the Plainsmen, 3-0. Then they ended up being Christian Brothers in a very physical game the other night, 4-2. We're going to go ahead and take a TV timeout for right now. The team's about to come back out in the ice in just a few moments. You're watching the Section 2 Hockey Championship here on the NFHS Network.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 12 million participants in America who take part in high school sports or activities.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player and select DVD or digital copy to get yours today. High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player and select DVD or digital copy to get yours today.
Welcome back to Schenectady Union College Messa Rink. Getting ready for the second period between the Bethlehem Eagles and the Saratoga Blue Streaks. Both teams coming into the playoff tournament ranked high in the state. In Division 1, Bethlehem was ranked number 5 and Saratoga number 9. Bethlehem ended up beating Burnt Hills Ballston Lake. Ballston Spa 5-2 last Wednesday night. Bill Benevue has done outstanding work in the playoffs. A goal and 2 assists last Wednesday. A goal and 2 assists again Saturday as Bethlehem came back from that 2-1 deficit to beat Adirondack 5-2 and to advance to tonight's game. No. So if you're Bethlehem, you just keep doing what you're doing and keep pressure on it.
Yeah, no question about it. They've had the better play, better forechecking. Really had that sharp angle goal there from the Eagles.
Yeah, by Chenaille.
Yep, Chenaille. But Blake's played well. You know, he's 13 shots, 12 shots saved. So as I mentioned, Brad Blake has kept Saratoga in this game.
That is for sure. Again, somebody who this team has relied on in complete totality. We'll talk more about some of the other players on both teams during the course of this second period, like Will DeTora, one of the assistant captains, Mac Ogden, who came back from a thumb injury in January, and Joe Amodio, one of the other assistant captains.
Yep, the officials are back out, so both teams should be coming out on the ice pretty soon. I already see Bethlehem out there. Just got to put the nets back in its moorings.
Really nice crowd here tonight.
Yes.
Considering it's a Tuesday night. Started to rain today.
Yeah, I think it's going to let up as the night progresses.
You've got a busy week ahead of you. I believe you're headed out to Western New York State after this game. Or are you staying locally?
Thursday, I'm going to be in Middletown.
Gotcha.
New York. And then actually, they moved me. I'm going to be at Mount St. Mary's. I was originally supposed to be in Section 4, now they moved me over to Mount St. Mary's,
Gotcha.
Section 9 again. Sunday, however, I'm going to be in Binghamton at Floyd Main Arena.
So do you have basketball or hockey?
Basketball.
Yeah. And of course, locally within Section 2, they continue to have their playoff games up at the Cool Insuring Arena. More games the next couple of nights, as well as Hudson Valley Community College on the other side of the Hudson River in Rensselaer County in Troy. Technically North Greenbush. But a lot of different winter sports playoff action here on the NFHS network. I'm Tim Drawbridge again, alongside Glenn Perry, getting ready for second period action. About a minute and a half away. So players warm up, skate around, do a little stretching on the ice. Again, 13 saves by Brad Blake. Check that, 13 shots on goal by Brad Blake, letting one by. Justin Chenaille, the senior, one of the leading scorers for the Eagles, with the goal at the 3:35 mark of the first period to give the Eagles a 1-0 lead. Michael Kurdziolek, again, the Section 2 goalie of the year. He ended up having 6 shots that he saved. So getting ready to get underway. I'm sure Tim Horst is emphasizing what history with Saratoga. You guys haven't tasted Section 2 championships. We're going to stay to what we know, back to the basics, stick to our systems, stay calm. In contrast, Bethlehem head coach Dylan Lapp relying on experience, even though he had a big turnover with a graduating senior class last year. Keep looking for them to run to the net, set up the plays, and take the shots. So I see 26 on the ice for Saratoga. Jax Todorovic. 14, Michael Monte. Blake in the goal. They switch sides of the ice. We're underway here. Second period action. Nate Hassar in for the Eagles, as well as Chenaille. It's Mac Ogden pushes it up alongside the boards. Back out across the blue line to the other side of the ice, and we have a whistle.
We got a penalty?
Looks like it.
Yeah. Or no? No, I guess, yep. Or is it? No, I guess not.
We wave it off.
I guess so.
And obviously,
Oh,
the Blue Streak home crowd is not agreeing with that call.
Maybe the officials lost sight of the puck. That could have been it.
That looks like a Texas Leaguer pop-up. Back down onto the ice and back into the Saratoga zone. Chenaille with a shot. Saved again by Blake. Another shot.
That was blocked out in front. Another big rebound, but
Thibodeau again trying to push it toward Blake. Back across the neutral zone into the Bethlehem zone. There's Chenaille. Bevenu across center ice. Pushes it deep behind the net. Sarver pushes it out to center ice. Now here comes Wormley, Devin Wormley. That's Luke Shapiro. Nice shot. That's Andrew Blanchard being aggressive. Saratoga looking to put some pressure on Bethlehem. Another shot on Kurdziolek.
Saratoga doing a good job there for checking, keeping the puck in the zone.
Bavino being very physical on the boards for Bethlehem. Nice move by DeTora. Saratoga trying to set up a play, get the puck back out front for a shot. DeTora cleared out. Shot by Saratoga.
Yep.
Pushed back into the zone by Sarver.
Yeah, good job by Bethlehem just blocking those shots out in front.
Almost a good setup to Andrew Blanchard, but here comes Bethlehem. A breakaway. Liam Perry couldn't quite contain it. Dangerous pass out in front of Blake. Shot by Jack Lucy.
Yeah, I was going to say, Blake didn't have it. That was a loose puck in the crease.
It's Jackson Carroll who had it. Shot. Hassar. Here come the Blue Streaks. Back over to Bethlehem. Jackson Carroll, the shot. Saved by Blake. 3 minutes down. Second period. You can feel the intensity ramping up with both teams, and Saratoga coming out very aggressive in the second period.
Yeah, they played a lot better here in the second period. Even good defensive assignments for the Blue Streaks.
Nice stick play. I believe that was Riley LaFay. Here's Chenaille. Shot goes up above the boards. We'll have a face-off in the Saratoga zone.
Yeah, it looked like Blake got a piece of it, so it will stay in the Saratoga zone.
Eagles with the face-off, but taken by Saratoga. Pushed back into the neutral zone, and A little bit of a free-for-all. Both teams scrambling to get puck control. Intercepted by Chenaille. Working it toward Blake, off the post. Jack Lucy, number 11, hitting the boards by Mac Ogden of Saratoga. Cross-ice pass shot, just wide. I believe that was Nathaniel Plummer for Bethlehem. Shot, Jack Lucy, cleared out.
Yeah, that was point blank.
Saratoga's played better early in the second half, but you still got to credit Brad Blake for taking some strong shots. Across the blue line. Here's DeTora. Around the net. Loses control. Shot off a Bethlehem Eagle player. Wing and a miss by Montag.
Yeah, fanned on it.
Bevenu. Shot, save. Blake. 10 minutes left, second period. Bethlehem is now taking 20 shots on Blake. Kind of role reversal versus the January 4th game between both teams.
Yeah, you think that Saratoga's had a better play in the second period, but more shots again for the Eagles of Bethlehem.
Saratoga controlling the puck off the faceoff. Puck's along the boards, and we have a whistle.
So the puck might be out of play.
And the Bethlehem faithful don't exactly agree with what the call was. Saratoga controls the puck. Blanchard into the zone. Now picked up by Nathaniel Hassar. Jackson Carroll had it. Now over to Levine. Kavanaugh. Little congestion at center ice.
Yeah, it would have been offside. So he dumps it in.
Here's DeTora.
Good defense here by Bethlehem.
And the Eagles. Nice. DeTora was going after that puck.
Good effort there. Yeah, that was Thibodeau right there. Boy, if he doesn't get to that puck, might be a breakaway there for Saratoga. Delayed offside. There we go.
That was Sam Jacob throwing it back into the zone. Riley LaFay kicking it back toward the goal. Back out. No. Saratoga ended up passing it all the way back across their end line, and Charlie Leary's got to come back and get it and push it back all the way toward the end line of Bethlehem. That'll be icing.
I go all the way down into the Saratoga zone.
8:24 left, second period, still 1-0. Bethlehem, the Section 2 Hockey Championship, live from Messa Rink here on the Union College campus in Schenectady. Tim Drawbridge alongside Glenn Perry. Here's a shot by Chenaille. Above the goal, off the glass, controlled by Saratoga now. Chenaille pushes back in. Bevenu, shot on Blake again. Winner of this game rolls on to play on Saturday. The loser goes home, gets ready for spring sports action. Here's Chenaille. Tried to center it. couldn't quite pull it off. He was looking for Jack Lucy. Nice hit against the boards. Saratoga pushes it back into the neutral zone. Now across the Bethlehem end line.
Now icing waved off.
Ooh, that's a hard hit.
There, got an injury. No penalty. No arm is up. Oh, there it is.
And the penalty. Dennison's down for the Eagles.
Charging's the penalty.
Matt Ogden with the penalty. At the 7-11 mark.
The first penalty of the game.
All right, 7-11 mark. So Bethlehem will have the man advantage.
Jackson Carroll with the penalty, 2 minutes for charging.
So here go the Eagles setting up.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Ogden, beg your pardon.
Thank you to Kenny Hill on the public address announcing tonight. Bevenu pushes it back in. Has it back. That's Jackson Carroll.
Good block there by Blanchard.
Back to Bevenu. Blanchard almost had it. Here is Levine. Back to Carroll. Saratoga doing a nice job thus far, almost a minute into this power play for Bethlehem of trying to kill it off.
Saratoga looking for a penalty, a tripping call, did not get it.
Here's Bevenu. Out to Jackson Carroll, back to Bevenu. Shoots! Saved by Blake. Little chaos in front of the crease. Still pressure on Blake and a whistle. And the Saratoga crowd thinks Thibodeau should go sit.
And there's the penalty. I think he's going off. Cross-checking is the penalty.
It's been a very physical game. Back at even strength now. 4-on-4 plus the goalies. We'll see who can take advantage.
Oh, they call another penalty too. I didn't see that. So actually,
2 are in for Saratoga.
So we'll have to get the public address on the Saratoga penalty. Let's see.
So Bethlehem's still going to be a man up.
Oh, yeah, okay. No, okay. They wiped off the time, so okay, it's coincidental, so they don't put the times on there.
Gotcha. So that's either DeTora or Amodio in with Ogden.
Yeah, one of them was cross-checking penalty. I don't know what the other penalty is. Hopefully we get the announcement.
Man advantage. Nope, even 1-2. Man advantage for Bethlehem. Here's a shot deflected by Saratoga, and they clear it back across the neutral zone. That's Amodio. So there's got to be DeTora sitting in the box. Shot in, deflected by Kurdziolek. And a save underneath the wickets of Kurdziolek.
Yeah, scramble there right in the crease, right in the goal mouth. Hanging in there is Kurdziolek. Oh, we got another penalty, cross-checking.
So we'll go now to the Saratoga man advantage.
Yeah, Chenaille.
Saratoga winning the faceoff. That's Sarver looking for the shot, gets it out over toward Charlie Leary, back to Leary, over to Sarver, back to Leary, out to Ogden. Ogden back toward the blue line. Left it for Sarver, who shoot by Leary. A save by Kurdziolek, another shot, that by Sarver, wide left of the net.
Yeah, Carroll blocked it for Bethlehem.
So here comes Saratoga, back across center ice.
And so we got about 35 seconds to go on the power play. Boy, golden opportunity there for Saratoga.
Some nice pressure on Kurdziolek. Now here comes Bethlehem.
Well,
Jackson Carroll with a shot.
yep. Yeah, they killed off the penalty.
Back at even strength. Shot in on Kurdziolek off the glove. Here's Chenaille. Levine to Chenaille. Score! Justin Chenaille, his second goal of the night. And Bethlehem with a 2-0 advantage.
Yeah, got a rebound this time. Blake, he's made some saves, but there are a couple times where he's had a big rebound there for Bethlehem, and this time they scored.
Icing will be the call. Brad Blake has taken 24 shots. Let 2 of them go through the posts. So with the icing call, we're back into the Bethlehem zone for the faceoff.
So Bethlehem has doubled up on the shots against Saratoga.
Nice shot in by Sarver, but got deflected and blocked. Puck now back in to the Saratoga zone.
Oh, wow. They called an icing, but Bethlehem's arguing it got to the puck before it crossed the goal line.
The officials discuss everything near center ice.
Yeah, he might have the face off there just to be fair. Yep, that's where it's going to be. Or, okay, just outside the Saratoga blue line.
Just under 3 minutes left. Second period, Bethlehem up 2-0. Both teams with the physicality. We expected it. Just missing the pass to Wormley. Sar trying to get that out, challenging the Devin Wormley. It's Patrick Kavanaugh who's trying to push across neutral ice into the Saratoga zone with the puck.
Yeah, it would have been offside. So Bethlehem cleared it and dumped it in.
So the Blue Streaks try to get this back into neutral ice, and they do. Thibodeau says, no way, I'll kick it back down your end in an icing call.
Oh, we got the 2-minute warning. Although it's the second period.
Section 2 hockey championship here between Bethlehem and Saratoga. As you take it in here live on the NFHS network, Tim Drawbridge alongside Glenn Perry. A little bit of Van Halen.
Oh, yeah.
They've been playing some good music in here the last couple of nights. Ogden kind of lost it. Tried to get the centering pass into the crease, but no avail. And here comes Bethlehem and Lucy. Jack Lucy across the end line, being challenged. I believe that's Charlie Leary.
Yeah, Leary, good defense there. Didn't give Lucy the breakaway opportunity.
Here comes Saratoga. Deep into the zone. Jack Todorovic. Shot! Score! Ogden!
That was a delayed offside. A delayed penalty, so they had the extra attacker. So I'll wipe out the penalty since Saratoga scored.
Mac Ogden. The 1:30 mark of the second period. Cuts the Bethlehem lead down to 1. Exactly what Saratoga needed to have before going in for the second intermission.
Yeah, it might give them a momentum shift here heading into the third.
Well, as you've mentioned a couple of times, Glenn, during the course of this period, Saratoga maybe came out a little bit flat in that first period. They played much better as we have another breakaway. Another shot. Save by Kurdziolek.
It's like one of the Saratoga players is shaken up.
And it looks like DeTora. Wound up to take that shot and may have just lost his skates and went flat down and knocked the wind out of himself. Face off in the Bethlehem zone. It's Andrew Blanchard. Wormley's in there. Another shot by DeTora. Will DeTora leaving it completely out there on the ice tonight.
Kurdziolek, he had the bobble a little bit up in the air.
Coach Tim Horst. Ogden, who scores the goal, he says he never quits. He always gives 110%. Coach Horst says this about DeTora: he's dangerous anytime, one of the best shots in the league. He's definitely trying to wind up here late in the second period. Less than a minute, under 40 seconds. Shot by Shapiro.
Yeah, and a rebound there, but shot it wide. Oh, good pad save there.
There comes Saratoga. That was DeTora again. And we're going to end the second period with some good physical hockey. The officials have to make sure the players are separated here before going off the ice into the second intermission. So after 2, it's Bethlehem 2, Saratoga 1. You're watching the Section 2 Hockey Championships live from Union College in Schenectady here on the NFHS Network.
The NFHS Learning Center is the leader in online education for the interscholastic community. At NFHSLearn.com, you can find over 70 courses, including more than 30 free courses, such as concussion in sports, heat illness prevention, sudden cardiac arrest, and protecting students from abuse. To learn more, visit the NFHS Learning Center.
And welcome back to Union College, the Section 2 Hockey Championship between Bethlehem looking to three-peat and Saratoga looking to move into the regional finals for the first time since 2016. Tim Drawbridge alongside Glenn Perry. It's been a very physical game. We knew that from the onset, and this game, I think, has lived up to expectations.
Yeah, no question about it. As we mentioned, Saratoga got that late goal in the second period. Maybe that's going to propel them in the third period. We'll give you some of the stats right now. Shots are now 24-17 in favor of Bethlehem. In the second period, 11-11. So even shots in the second period. And 0 for 1 for both teams on the power plays. So that's what we're looking at for both teams there. In the second intermission stats.
Now, Saratoga seemed, I don't know if flat is the right term or maybe a little bit tight is probably more apropos in the first period. They played much better in the second period.
Yeah, no question about it. Yeah, even early on and then late in the second period. So, but Bethlehem, I thought, played better in the middle part, but Saratoga got that late goal, so it should be a dandy of a third period.
You've got that right, Glenn. After one, we had 12 shots on goal taken by Brad Blake, only 6 by Saratoga on the Section 2 All-Star goalie, Michael Kurdziolek. And now that differential has been shortened up, almost even in the second period, with 12 shots taken by the Eagles and 11 by the Blue Streaks.
Yep, so as I mentioned, momentum is a shift. We'll see what see if Saratoga can build up momentum in the third period. Throw some pucks on the net, and they scored late when they had the extra attacker. There was a delayed penalty against Bethlehem, so that definitely helped out the Blue Streaks.
Keep in mind, these two teams met back in league play on January 4th. It went to overtime, and Bethlehem won 3-2. So that was a physical game. Both of them had physical games coming into the championship game tonight, and we pretty much anticipate par for the course heading into the third period.
Yes. So, yeah, it's going to be, and the fans are into this one. I mean, they're right from the opening face-off, so it's been loud here, good crowd here for, as you mentioned, for a weekday or a weeknight now. So,
well, you got to figure you had the the award ceremony for Section 2 before this game. So you have a few other players whose teams may have lost along the way, may have not gotten into the playoffs. And if they're an underclassman, and that's one of the things about looking at this Bethlehem roster, check that, this Saratoga roster. No, I was right, Bethlehem. They've got 2 or 3 8th graders on this team. And it's remarkable because this is how we've seen this in football. Chenaille Forks. Schuylerville's done it here locally within Section 2. We could probably name some other teams from the rest of New York State or from where you are based out of New Jersey, where they evolved the programs back at the junior high level from Pop Warner and all the ice club leagues and be able to grow their type of play to continue to build a program like Bethlehem has now evolved into and what Saratoga has had now for a couple of decades.
Yeah, those feeder systems right there, as you mentioned, that definitely helps out a program no matter what sport. So, yeah, this has been a great game here after 2 periods. So, as you mentioned, third period should be very, very good.
Got to thank everybody in Section 2 for having us here tonight. Scott Stewart was very instrumental in helping set things up to be able to scout the games out on Saturday night and parlay some extra information for us to be able to provide to you here on the broadcast today. And again, the crowd, a lot of energy in the building here. The way the arena is and the way it's designed, and well, this is old wood above us. There's something about a music hall that has these types of acoustics, but when you have a sports arena, this is what you can thrive on as a player.
Yes, a lot of charm in this rink. So, old-fashioned, as you mentioned, music hall before that, and they converted it to a hockey rink. So, this is a nice facility right here at Union College.
Union College, again, just north of downtown Schenectady. If you're from outside of the Capital District watching us here on the NFHS network. A lot of history on this campus.
Yes.
Walking in, you get the football field and the way everything is outside.
Yeah, I'll show the banner right there. I mean, they're a Division III program except for hockey, and there's your national championship back in 2014 playing Division I. That's remarkable when you come to think of it.
I remember that year.
That was in Philadelphia, wasn't it?
Yep. The parade. Everybody had a huge amount of pride in terms of having Union bring the championship back to Schenectady. And the crosstown rival, RPI, the Engineers, they would like to be able to do that. Every year they have their battle. And obviously Union's taken a few more of them over the more recent times.
Yeah, it's a very old college, obviously founded in 1795, as you see on the ice surface.
Again, this is the Messa Rink here on the Union College campus. Home of Union College Dutchmen. We're going to go ahead and take the TV timeout. Get you back here just in time for third period action. You're watching the NFHS Network.
Rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 12 million participants in America who take part in high school sports or activities.
And welcome back to Union College here in Schenectady. It is the Section 2 Hockey Championship, and Bethlehem with a 2-1 lead. Justin Chenaille for Bethlehem, 2 goals scored, 1 in the first period, the other in the second period, and Saratoga in the closing moments of that second period answers back with Matt Ogden, the captain, being able to bring the deficit back down to 1. I'm Tim Drawbridge alongside Glenn Perry, an enthusiastic crowd here for this Section 2 championship. The winner goes on Saturday to take on an undetermined opponent, I believe, at this point. Queensbury waiting to take on the Section 7 championship before everybody heads out to Buffalo and Harbor Center for the New York State Frozen Four.
Well, Bethlehem's ready to go out on the ice, but the only problem is that the officials are not out there to set up the goals.
Well, if their fan base had a couple of exceptions regarding some of the calls there in the second period, I'm sure they're going to give a few opinions as they come back out on the ice. A lot of winter sport playoff activity going on across the state. Had the swimming championships down at the Nassau County Aquatic Center.
Yeah, I covered the Section 9 swimming a couple weeks ago.
Track and field, I believe, was held down not too far outside of New York City.
Well, is it Ocean Breeze in Staten Island? Yep, so there you go. Yep. That's where, you know what? That's where the New Jersey State Meet of Champions are going to be. Believe it or not.
Really?
Yes, they had the team championships in Toms River, but they moved the Meet of Champions, the individuals, to Ocean Breeze.
Nice.
Yes.
Got to be a great facility when everybody starts using the same one.
Yeah, I've been there. Last year I was there, and that was a remarkable. That's truly an amazing facility.
Well, after our last crossing of paths at Middletown for soccer, I ended up having a chance to call the boys volleyball championship from Cap Center in downtown Albany. And you wouldn't think a conference center would be a cozy arena for a sporting event, and minus a couple of balls that went off the lights above, that was a very close, intimate, comfortable setting, and you could really feel the vibe off the floor.
Yeah, I always have to make sure the ceiling is a little bit higher.
Yes. Then, of course, the run to the Dome in Syracuse over the Thanksgiving Day holiday weekend. And weather having an effect on moving times around on games. But it's always fun being able to sit back and watch the athletes year to year continue to grow, move on to the collegiate level, or come back and support their hometown graduating team. Bethlehem looking to three-peat here with the Section 2 championship. Saratoga, the historic program, they're looking to get back with a Section 2 championship and into the state playoffs for the first time since 2016. Reviewing some of our points with our keys to the game coming in. I think neither coach is going to be swayed by this. Coach Tim Horse for the Blue Streaks, not to get caught up with the history. Stay calm, stay to the basics, stay to our systems. And Coach Dylan Lapp from Bethlehem, even though they lost a lot from last year, experience is key. Having gotten to this point and beyond now the last 2 years, they have rebuilt their speed game, and they're going to continue to run to the net and put the pressure on the Blue Streaks goalie, Brad Blake, and they've done a good job thus far of doing that to set up the plays in the crease. Enthusiastic crowd, Blue Streaks and Eagles, ready for period number 3. The winner again goes on into the state tournament with a game on Saturday. Third period underway. It's Thibodeau who's trying to give it a check there on Ogden. Trying to renew acquaintances after they left in the second period, pretty much close to that way. Clear it out into the neutral zone, and here's Jack Lucy slapped out of there. Here comes Ogden, but nope. Thibodeau and Lucy were there to greet him. Puck now back in the Bethlehem zone. Cross center ice, and that looks like it. Nope. Not going to be an icing call. Waved it off.
Yeah, I guess Montague had an opportunity to get it.
Jackson, nope. Check that. Nolan Powers. Check into the boards there by the Blue Streak player. Shot by Jackson Carroll into the glove of Blake. Levine, I believe. Charlie Leary going back and forth.
Yeah, officials trying to take charge here. Don't want any more scuffle, especially in the third period. Don't want to take any stupid penalties.
The face-off right in front of the Saratoga contingency. Cheering on their Blue Streaks. Puck just below us, close to the boards. Both teams feeling each other out here. Early third period. And an icing call.
All the way down to this Bethlehem end.
So both teams are going to make some personnel changes on the ice right now. Hussar for Bethlehem. Jack Lucy as well. LeFay, Leary, and Joe Mergen rather, on the ice for Saratoga. There's Leary looking past Jacob over to Mergen. And a whistle.
Offside.
And the face-off, neutral ice. That's LeFay. Taken away. Here comes Lucy up along the boards. Passes across center ice to Smith.
Oh, man.
Saved by Blake, trying to push Lucy out.
Yeah, good save there. Could have been, I think that was Chenaille again. He could have had the hat trick on the breakaway.
Justin Chenaille, the senior, the second leading scorer for these Bethlehem Eagles. 2 goals tonight. Takes the season total up to 26. Right behind Jackson Carroll.
Yeah, we got icing against Bethlehem.
And hard to believe Jackson Carroll is leading this Bethlehem team only as a sophomore in scoring. Almost 3 minutes gone, third period. Both teams trying to garner control of the puck up in the air. There's Jackson Carroll, a shot wide. Here come the Blue Streaks. That's Ogden. Kicked back into the zone by Kavanaugh. Back out across center ice. Kick back into the Saratoga zone by Thibodeau. And an icing call.
It's like Saratoga makes some changes on the icing.
DeTora's back out. Blanchard's back out. Sarver's back out. And Warmly for the Blue Streaks. Looks like Bevenue's in for the face-off. He's going to be kicked out and replaced by Chenaille.
Nice wrister there, but blocked out in front.
Bevenue putting pressure on. Seals it! Nice shot! Scored! Hat trick! Chenaille! Blake with the save from Bevenue, putting pressure on. Didn't see Chenaille coming to his right. And Justin Chenaille with the hat trick at the 11:29 mark of this third period to give Bethlehem a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, I know Brad Blake has done a nice job goaltending, but there have been a couple times where he'll make a save, but the rebound is just too fat. And right there was a goal there for Bethlehem.
Let's see if the Blue Streaks can now rebound. Both teams tussling along the boards below. That's DeTora coming out with it. Trying to set up a play. Pushes it up toward Blanchard. There's Thibodeau for Bethlehem. Cross-ice pass intercepted. That's Sagan. Not too much oomph on that shot toward Kurdziolek. A save by Kurdziolek off the shot by Saratoga.
Yeah, good vision there by Kurdziolek. Saw that one all the way.
28 shots on goal by Bethlehem, 19 by Saratoga. And a 3-1 advantage for Bethlehem, looking for the three-peat. Puck along the boards, out comes Jackson Carroll. Here comes Ogden for the Blue Streaks. Pushes it in deep into the Eagle zone. Check along the boards. Leary trying to make sure that Fisher doesn't get it. Fisher again. Deep into the Saratoga zone. Levine putting pressure on as well as Jackson Carroll. There comes Ogden.
Yep.
Weak.
Yeah, we're inside 10 minutes to go. So clock's not too much of a factor right now. Maybe inside 5 minutes they're going to have to start maybe pinching in and maybe pulling the goalie maybe around 3 minutes.
Shot by Amodio.
Yeah, backhander. Nice save there.
Here comes Leary trying to reset for the Blue Streaks. DeTora. That's out to Warmly. Weak shot. Kurdziolek decides to just pick it up.
Yeah, shots of 28-21. So, I mean, Saratoga is getting the shots on goal, but they're not getting the, well, if they are getting the quality shots, it's Kurdziolek making the good saves there.
There's Thibodeau looking to clear it.
Yeah, 5-2 shots in favor of Saratoga this period.
Shot by DeTora. It was saved by Kurdziolek. Blake was looking for the icing call that time.
They're going to go all the way down to the Bethlehem end again.
9 minutes left, just under. Third period. And the face-off. Saratoga comes out, cross center ice in the neutral zone, and this is Sarver trying to find somebody. Thibodeau putting the pressure on, a shot save by Blake again.
Yeah, another big rebound, but that went wide on the next shot.
Intercepted. That's Amodio. Can't quite get anything to muster, especially with 3 Eagles around him.
Yeah, that was a smart move there by Mike Kurdziolek, just to cover it up and get the face off.
So Blanchard, Sam Jacob, Leary, Montag on the ice for Saratoga. As soon as we get a few more numbers, we'll give you the players for Bethlehem now with the line changes. Kavanaugh's out there. Levine is as well. We got a call.
It should be a penalty.
And it looks like it might be on Datora again, the way he's reacting.
It's going to be a tripping penalty.
It's going to be on Sam Jacob and Leary. It's going to be a 2-man advantage for Bethlehem.
Yeah, I know one's a tripping penalty. I couldn't see what the other penalty was. So 5-on-3. Unless it's well, they got 4 on the ice. Maybe it's a misconduct penalty. Nope, it's going to be 5-on-4. So it must be a misconduct penalty on one of the players.
So the 1-man advantage to Bethlehem here at the 8:21 mark, third period. Saratoga had to kill 6 minutes worth of penalty time at the end of the second period. The other night against CBA, nice deflection by Montag. There's Thibodeau for Bethlehem. Cleared out by the Blue Streaks into the Bethlehem zone. Avenue.
Yeah, Saratoga had an opportunity, maybe a 2-on-1 short-handed. But once again, good defense there by Bethlehem.
Here comes Bethlehem out of their zone. Avenue cross center ice, deflected in the pass. Jackson Carroll trying to set something up. He was looking for Levine. Stuck in the corner. So cross center ice pass, setting up. Blake didn't look like he knew where Beveno's shot was.
Looks like the penalty is over.
Here comes Jacobs back on the ice immediately, jumps on the puck. Looking to put pressure on Bethlehem, but he slips down. That was Ogden with the shot on Kurdziolek. And some heavy hitting going on now with both teams. Deflected, shot. That was Ogden.
Yeah, might have deflected wide right there.
6:15 left. Bethlehem 3-1 over Saratoga.
So 5 shots for Bethlehem and 6 for Saratoga.
The
right
reset
now
by McCoskey. Ogden was trying to leave it for Amodio. Bethlehem looks to clear back into the neutral zone. It's a 2-on-2, but not quite. And we have a whistle. And the face-off will go back into the Bethlehem zone. Didn't catch the indication.
I guess it was icing. And we got a timeout.
Bethlehem. That will be their first. So Saratoga has their timeout left in this third period. Again, Bethlehem looking for the three-peat. And they're approximately 5.5 minutes away from doing that, moving on into the New York State tournament.
Yeah, it'd be a great accomplishment. We'll see if they can try to get over the hump, maybe win a state championship.
Came close a couple of years ago, lost to Suffern, who made the championship game. The New York State championship game, losing that.
You're out of Section 1, correct? Suffern?
Yes.
Yes.
So if you coach Dylan Lapp, you just say, keep doing what you're doing. In contrast, if you're the Blue Streaks, you got to keep the pressure on Kurdziolek and keep taking as many shots as you can.
Yeah, you have to put the pressure in right now. And still 5:23 to go in the third. They're probably not going to pull the oh, actually, I think they are.
Yeah.
Unless, they're an
Blake
extra attacker.
Is on the bench in front of the door. Interesting move this early by Coach Tim Horse, but he's sensing how strong Bethlehem has been playing.
Yeah, that puck hit the official.
There's Sarver trying to reset it for the Blue Streaks. Doesn't want to go back too much farther.
Oh.
Devaneux, wide open shot, but deflected.
Well, that could have been disastrous.
Devaneux again, ready to take a wind-up. He's been hot in the playoffs. Nice deflection.
Man, that would have been
Amodio.
Yeah, that would have been goal number 4.
Devaneux, a goal and 2 assists the last 2 games for Bethlehem.
Yeah, it would have been goal number 4 for Chenaille.
Deep, just wide, and an icing call. This will come back into the Bethlehem zone.
Yeah, he didn't quite cross center ice. So it's going to be icing all the way down with 4:24 to go in the third. Saratoga right now hasn't allowed an empty net goal. It put a little bit of pressure, and it looks like we might have a timeout this time for Saratoga.
That'll be their first of this period. And you got to figure at this point, Coach Hurst would rather see more pressure coming from his team versus what Bethlehem is doing, intercepting the puck and immediately taking the shot on goal.
Yep. The first thing Saratoga's got to do, win the face-off, keep it in the zone, and just keep peppering the goalie there. Kurdziolek.
Brad Blake, he's done an admirable job, the senior. A couple of second chance opportunities, and Justin Chenaille, the senior, able to cash in tonight with a hat trick. Both teams back out on the ice. 4:24 left until Bethlehem can have a possible three-peat. Face-off kicked deep into the Blue Streak zone with the open net and an icing call.
We'll do it over again.
Again, the winner of this game will play Saturday. Queensbury waiting to take on the Section 7 championship, and then they head out to Harbor Center in Buffalo for the Frozen Four coming up in about 10 days. Nice catch, and Hassar drops it down to try to clear it out. Gets kicked back into the Bethlehem zone, though. DeTora trying to keep it back in. Nice block there by Montag.
Man, he got stood up at the line there. Yeah, big hit there by Thibodeau.
Puck comes back out. Sarver's got it. Up along the boards. Kick back out. Sarver's got to get it because he touched it. Levine hanging back. Lucy with a hit on Ogden into the boards. 13 on 13, so that's Amodio and Hassar behind the net. Less than 3 minutes left. Third period. Backhanded attempt. That's Ogden again.
Wow. Saratoga putting the pressure on with that extra skating.
Puck clears the
advantage.
ice across the end line and we'll get icing. 2:39 left, third period.
Well, give the Blue Streaks credit. I mean, they're pressuring
Yes.
right there in the Bethlehem zone.
Change up by Saratoga. Wormley's back out. LeFay is back out. McCoskey's out. No changes by Bethlehem. Uh-oh, this is going to be trouble. Whoa! Just wide to the right.
And another icing. That's the danger. If you miss, it's going to be an icing.
2.5 minutes left. Third period.
It's so tempting for a player to have that empty net and try to, shoot it.
You got it. DeTora shoots it in. Save Kurdziolek. He falls back on top of it.
Yeah, Bethlehem's got to win a faceoff here. Try to win a faceoff and at least try to skate it out of the zone. I mean, you can't really send it all the way down the ice for another icing call. Try to chew some clock here.
Looks like Coach Horst looking for a grabbing foul. Pleading with the officials to keep an eye on it. Shot! Score! Blue Streaks cut it down to 1. Andrew Blanchard at the 2:20 mark, third period.
And it seems like a long 2:20 for Bethlehem trying to hold off Saratoga. I mean, they're just putting pressure all over in the Bethlehem, and the Eagles just can't find an answer.
Jackson Carroll, Eric Fisher from Bethlehem, quick over to keep Michael Kurdziolek, the Section 2 All-Star goalie, with a positive frame of mind with 2 minutes left.
Well, they put Blake back in. Depends on this Saratoga faceoff and they get it into the zone. And then I would think Blake's going to be skating towards the bench.
And he is, almost did. Icing call. And here he comes out. 2:09 left, third period. Bethlehem 3, Saratoga 2. Thanks for watching the Section 2 Hockey Championship here on the NFHS Network. Tim Drawbridge alongside Glenn Perry. Been a very physical game, a very delightful boys hockey game. Whiff and a miss there. That was Blanchard again looking for his second.
That's a good clear. Didn't get the icing call.
DeTora behind the net. Dumps it to Sarver. Saratoga trying to pass it up. Gets it to Montag. Sarver cross ice. Pushes it up to Amodio. And it goes above the glass. 1:32. Third period. Blake's on the bench. We're even Steven when it comes to shots on goal now. Nice save by DeTora, getting it in just wide of the net, and the shot by Saratoga. DeTora again, being very aggressive. Shot, putting pressure on Kurdziolek. That's Thibodeau trying to grab the puck.
Yeah, he can do that. It's a hand pass in his own zone, so it's legal.
Devenu clears it.
He just can't close the hand on the puck, but he can pass it.
Sarver chasing it back, but it's icing. 1 minute left. Everybody's on their feet here at Messa Rink on Union College's campus in Schenectady.
Once again, can Bethlehem just survive this last minute?
Here comes Chenaille back in the ice. Nope. Waving him off.
That's a good call. Everybody was set.
Dennison's in.
Yeah, Bethlehem's got to be exhausted right now. You just got to get the puck out of the zone.
Modio to Sarver. Shot by DeTora. Blocked. Deflected. "38 seconds, counting. DeTora over to Sarver. Pressure. Here comes Saratoga. He's got a touch, no icing. 20 seconds left. Puck toward the crease.
Yeah, nobody's there at the left point.
Here's Sarver again. We got 11, 10, 9. 5 seconds left.
It's going to be .3. It's not officially over yet.
We got an icing call, not quite done. .3 left on the clock. Officials talking in front of the scores table. The Bethlehem players still on the ice. Saratoga players out in front of Coach Hurst.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to put a little bit of time back on the clock. I think that's what they're discussing.
1.5 to go, I believe, is what the PA announcer Kenny Eel has stated.
And shots are even, 29-29.
Back on January 4th, these two went to overtime. Bethlehem came out a 3-2 winner. A little bit of a different path to get to the same score, but still it's been a great game between both of these hockey teams.
Well, obviously going to be in the Bethlehem zone. It's going to be in the left face-off circle to the right of Kurdziolek, I believe.
You're happy that you have some time left on the clock, but what can you really do in a buck and a half?
Obviously got to win the face-off and just slap it on net. That's the only thing that Saratoga can do.
The way DeTora has been playing late second period, third period, set him up just to wind and go.
Yep.
And a penalty, so Bethlehem's down a player.
A late penalty.
Here we go. And Bethlehem wins the Section 2 Boys Hockey Championship. Justin Chenaille, the hat trick. Scoring 1 goal in every period. And Bethlehem comes out on top, 3-2.
Yeah, good win by Bethlehem. Had to hang on at the end.
So Saratoga goes to 17-6. Bethlehem 23-2. And they move on to find out who they will meet on Saturday.
And Saratoga's waiting for Bethlehem to shake hands here as they're waiting at center ice. Bethlehem,
the three-peat. But you got to give your hats off to Saratoga.
Oh, no question about it. I mean, that final, I don't know, what, 4 minutes? That was probably the longest 4 minutes for Bethlehem. I mean, they had to withstand the pressure there from the Blue Streaks.
Kurdziolek, he stopped 29 shots on goal, and that goal differential was significant the first half of this game, but it's amazing how many shots Saratoga took in that third period and actually came up by one over Bethlehem when it came on shots on goal.
Yeah, total shots 30-29. Yeah, the final shot on net right at the end of the game. And I think they had 14 shots in that third period. Actually 13. I think they had 13. No, 11, 13. And only, I think, 5 for Bethlehem.
Bethlehem 3, Saratoga 2. Queensbury awaits to take on the Section 7 champ. That also on Saturday. And then it's the road trip to Buffalo and Harbor Center for the Frozen Four.
I believe we're going to have the trophy ceremony.
You've got it. Don't forget, there's a lot of other action coming up here on the NFHS network from all over New York State and many other states here to peruse the website. We appreciate you watching us here tonight. Got boys high school basketball, girls high school basketball. Got the cheer championship, I believe, which is also coming up this weekend from RIT in Rochester. Right now, Kenny Eel, your public address announcer. A nice little sidebar conversation with Scott Stewart the other night. His wife is down in Florida. He comes back to do this tournament now, and his wife will call him, you sure you don't want to be on the golf course? It was 80 today.
Oh, boy. Don't rub it in too much.
He loves his hockey. He was down visiting his grandkids in Connecticut on Sunday in between games and back here to make sure everything ran smoothly tonight, making the presentation to Saratoga. Chenaille, and one of the other captains says Bethlehem takes the Section 2 championship.
So we'll have the team picture with the trophy. I guess we'll wrap things up here. Great game here. I'm glad I drove up to watch this one.
Fantastic. You're off to Section 4, you said now?
Section 9,
9?
On Thursday in Middletown. And then Friday and Saturday I'm going to be at Mount St. Mary's Section 9. And then Sunday, Section 4, I'm going to be in Binghamton.
Awesome. I will be in Glens Falls on Friday.
Okay.
The Cool Insuring Arena for boys basketball. And then divvied back and forth, or perhaps only at Hudson Valley Community College for the girls' Section 2 and championship activity as we head through this weekend. Great game.
Yes.
Chenaille, the hat trick. They put the pressure on Saratoga. They took 29 shots on goaltender Brad Blake, who ended up performing very admirably. But Bethlehem, the three-peat with a Section 2 hockey championship here from Union College in Schenectady on this Tuesday night. So on behalf of Glenn Perry and everyone with the NFHS Network, I'm Tim Drawbridge. We'll say go so long for right now. Have a good night, a great week, and we will talk to you again this weekend with more sports action here on the NFHS Network.